Welcome to the Lunch and Learn Hiking with Dogs with UNLV Outdoor Adventures. This presentation will go over tips on going hiking with your dogs so you can both have a memorable time in the outdoors. This is a picture of my dog when we were hiking in California. As a UNLV student, we are very fortunate to have several hiking areas that are just a short drive from UNLV. There are a few parks and conservation areas to explore. Some of my favorites have been Lone Mountain Park, Red Rock Canyon, Floyd Lamb Park, and Mount Charleston. What to know before you go hiking? Check your local rules and regulations. Where you want to hike might have restrictions on whether or not dogs are actually allowed. Be prepared. Prepare yourself and your dog for the hike. Consider precautions for your dog, including getting flea and tick protection, or if your dog's paws are sensitive, get some booties for them. Also, you want to make sure that your dog will listen to you and come back if you let them off the leash, as you don't want to have to chase after your dog. Check your gear and get some more if you need it. Make sure your dog's collar fits properly and that the leash is in good condition before you go hiking. If the weather says it might rain, it might be a good idea to buy a raincoat for your dog so that they don't get cold from their wet fur. Also, a good purchase is a dog pack where they can carry a few items in their pack, such as their food and their water, or they can also carry some of your stuff to lighten your load. But don't give them more than 25% of their body weight. Food and water. Bring plenty of food and water for yourself as well as your dog because you don't want your dog to be hungry or dehydrated on the trail. An easy way to know if your dog is underhydrated is if their nose is dry. You can get a collapsible water bowl or have your dog drink out of your hand or a water bottle when you're on the trail. Where to hike in Las Vegas. We are very fortunate that UNLV is approximately a 30-minute drive to Red Rock Canyon, which has wonderful hikes. Dogs are allowed in, but they must be on a 6-foot leash and must be cleaned up afterwards. Some good hikes to do with your dog include Calico 1 and 2, Craft Mountain, and Moenkopi Loop. Mount Charleston is about 50 minutes from UNLV. Dogs are allowed in, but must be kept on a leash and cleaned up afterwards as well. Some hikes at Mount Charleston include Bristlecone Trail, Mary Jane Falls, Stanley B. Springs Trail, and Cathedral Rock, but check out any other hikes in Mount Charleston or in Red Rock Canyon. Plan your trips. Plan what hike you will do, where you will park, what time you'll go, and how long you'll be there for. If you are doing an overnight trip, plan where your dog will sleep, if it's in your tent or outside the tent. Also, before going on the trip, introduce your dog to the tent and other items you might not be used to, such as the pack or booties, so they're familiar with it and don't freak out at the campsite. Hike safely. Most hiking trails require your dog to be on a leash at all times. Do keep this in mind when you're hiking and be respectful of the area and of other hikers on the trail. Keep a distance from any other animals spotted on the trail with your dog. Leave no trace. Bring pet waste bags to carry out your pet's waste if they go on the trail. Stick to the 7 principles of leave no trace. Post-hike health check. Do a post-hike health check on your dog to make sure they aren't limping, have any wounds, or anything in their paws or fur, such as bugs like ticks or any burrs. Some other quick tips for hiking with your dogs. Use AllTrails, Bring Fido, or DogFriendly.com for tips and trail information on best places to go with your dog. Also, visit REI.com for any other tips and tricks on hiking with your dog, as well as getting any gear that you might need. All of the pictures of the dogs in this presentation are our very own Outdoor Adventures Trip Leaders dogs. Check out the 2 websites below for more information on hiking with your dogs.